Hey, what's up? Dave Watts with Winwell Tennis here, and today we're going to talk about how to practice. So, practicing in tennis can be a little bit tricky, right? Because in a sport like basketball, all we really need is the ball, the hoop, and we can do a whole lot by ourselves. In tennis, it really, really helps to have a partner. But if you don't have a partner, there are a couple things you can do to make your practice more beneficial. Okay, so a couple of things you need when you practice, or things that may help. One, get a basket of balls. You need a hopper and you need a basket full of tennis balls. You don't want to chase around 3 tennis balls when you practice. That's number one. If you have access to a ball machine, that's really, really helpful. If you don't, there's still lots of things you can do to enhance your practice when you're by yourself. So let's look at a few of those now. Okay, so once you have a basket of tennis balls, the first thing you want to do is learn how to drop hit some balls. Now, this may seem really boring, but it's so good for so many things. One, you have to create all of your own pace. You get no pace from the ball. So that's really good for creating racket speed and developing accuracy and just lots of various other aspects of your game. So learn how to drop and hit balls, okay? Now, a couple tips when you're dropping and hitting balls. One, stay within your framework. So what does that mean, right? Well, generally, if you work with a teaching pro or something, they've got some sort of fundamental that they're working on with you, maybe a few different things. So whether it be making a good turn or making a good high finish or whatever it is that you're working on with your pro, practice something specific while you're doing it. Don't just aim for a target. Try and aim for a target while maintaining your framework. Whatever it is that you're practicing, be specific and then go towards your target within that framework. Okay? The other thing to think about is have a target. Now, you can scale this target. If you're a total beginner, your target may be just the court. It may be just getting the ball over the net. Okay, so I've actually set up a target for me. I'm a lefty. I'm going to drop hit some balls. So being a lefty, one of the things I like to do is roll high, heavy balls to my opponent's backhand corner and try and get them to hit the ball up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop hit some balls, have to create my own pace, and see if I can execute that shot 5 out of 5 times or 4 out of 5 times. So let's check it out. Okay, so I've set up my target over there. I've got a couple tennis balls, and now I'm gonna try and go ahead and see how many balls I can get past the service line, in from the cones all the way over to the sideline. So here we go, here. Okay, that landed a little short. So I'm just gonna work still a little, that was in. 1 for 2, 2 for 3. Okay, 3 for 4, 4 for 5. That was a good one. And okay, so I was able to make 5 in a row, 5 out of 6 on the drop feed. So if you're fortunate enough to have a ball machine, go ahead and move on and use a ball machine and aim for the same target, whatever target you've set up. Again, I've kind of set mine up here. So let's see how I do off of a fairly easy ball and see how many I can make in a row. Maybe hopefully getting 5 out of 5 or 5 in a row, something like that. Okay, so the next drill is another drop hit drill, right? So this is a 3-ball pattern, okay? And it's a very common scenario, at least in my game. And what I'm gonna do, it may look a little silly, but it works and it's good practice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the first forehand deep, and then I'm gonna drop a ball over here, run around and hit an inside out forehand deep to the other corner. Then I'm gonna drop a ball short in the court and try and hook it, maybe inside the box, but really get the ball moving out that way. So I'll show you what the 3-ball pattern looks like. And by the way, a lot of tennis shots don't last over 3 hits. So if you can get good at these like 2 to 3 shots in a row, these combinations, it'll really, really help your game. All right, so I've got 3 balls. Here's what the pattern looks like. Ball 1, deep. I'm gonna move the ball here, run around it, inside out. Now I'm gonna go short and hook it. And that's what 3-ball pattern looks like, or that 3-ball pattern looks like. You can make up countless variations of it, but just think of some tactics that you may like to use and vary that pattern. But if you do that, maybe make it a goal to make, 3 sets of 3, 9 shots in a row, and don't stop till you do 9 in a row. I'll do it one more time. So first ball deep, second ball inside out, miss that one, this ball short, and hook it. Okay, so that's the 3-ball pattern. Okay, so that's a little bit on how to practice by yourself, specifically with a basket of balls and working on your ground strokes. It's much, much easier to practice the serve by yourself, and we're actually going to release another video on that next week. So make sure you tune in for that and subscribe to the channel. If you liked what you saw, please click the like button. If you didn't like what you saw, please leave a comment and let us know how we can improve. So anyway, good luck with your practicing, and remember, just scale your practice as far as your targets, and also remember to work within whatever framework you are working on with your teaching pro. So anyway, I'm Dave Watts with Win Well Tennis, and we'll see you next time.